So we're gonna explore this area a bit. This is kind of like the central hub of the game. We're actually gonna do some suicide runs right now. Um, it'll help me out with the beginning of the game, uh, which is pretty easy. The beginning of the game is really like I guess like a training type thing. Down here there's some chests. I was gonna do this game blind, but I knew that other people would yell at me that I'm doing terribly, and it probably would have gone on forever, the series, and a lot of frustration and death. Frustration by me and many others too. Well, not many others, just others in general. Lloyd's Talisman. Those are pretty useless, but they're pretty useful in PvP, actually. What they do is they don't allow your opponent to recover health with their Estus Flask. And you can just run up there and kill them. And you chuck that at them at the beginning of the battle, and that'll put a real damper on their plans. So let's see. See all those white orbs floating, well, not floating, but on those dead bodies out there? There's one there, there's one down here, and there's a couple others out there. I'm actually gonna run out there really fast and pick them up. Okay, so far so good. There's another one right here. Zweihander. Let's see. This is I think the binoculars. Yep. So those were a pretty useless starting gift, if you ask me. Because you get them here. I mean, why would you waste an option to get the master key for something you can get 5 minutes in the game? I just don't get it. Regardless, you find them in the beginning of the game. They're pretty useless. They're pretty underused item. So I think there's one more thing out here that I need to find. I don't know its exact placement, but oh, there it is. Wing spear. Yep. Okay, move, guy. Here will be coming later. These guys are too strong for me at my current moment right now. At my current level and equipment. Oh, hey, guy. Oh no. Okay. Oh, run. Okay. Well, as you can see, there's a soul right there on the edge of the right hand side of my screen. There's a soul right there that I need to go grab. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's right here. Soul of Lost Undead. So I'll just jump off here to get home faster. I don't have 0 souls, so it doesn't really matter much. So let's see. Let's equip this, these souls here, and I'll use them. And I think I can level up again, maybe. Depending on how much these give. No, I don't think I can level up. Those only give 400. Oh, I can, wow. Alright, let's level up my strength. I need 1 more level in strength in order to use... Okay, I need more dexterity for that. But that's okay. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to get. And it's I can waste some souls, so I'll just come down here. This lady here, she's really useful. She's pretty cool. She reinforces my SS flasks, but you need an item to give to her to reinforce your SS flasks. But from what I've heard in the lore is her tongue, I guess, was cut out, so she can't speak. And I think that's pretty hardcore of her. So this is a place we won't be going to until very late in the, well, not late, but later. These guys you can just kind of kill, and they drop a couple souls, not very many. This guy, there's a guy down here, and he is a blacksmith of sorts.
This is unusual, and more importantly, well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinay. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinay.
So here you can reinforce your weapons if you have Titanite, but I don't have any of that. You can repair your equipment, which I'll do right now. Not that it matters, but you can do that. Might as well spend my souls because I'm about to lose them. Okay, so this place is pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie, this place is difficult. Those transient curses are what gets you through this area, because there's ghosts that attack you, but you can't attack them unless you use one of those transient curses. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Sorry. I haven't been here in a while. So, I think it's this way. Yep. And here I can just jump off. Okay, got that Firekeeper soul. And what that does is it reinforces my SS flask. When I talk to that lady down there, and that allows me to heal more with each SS flask. It'll turn it to SS flask +1. See, there it says SS Flask +1. So that's pretty neat. We'll talk to this guy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead?
So, what caught me off guard about this game was apparently you have to talk to people multiple times and they have different things to say. So basically you just talk to them, I think it's like, the average is about 3 times until they run out of new stuff to say.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
So this guy's pretty creepy, and he's pretty jerk. Like he's a jerk. So this is where the game actually begins, right here. This game doesn't really tell you where to go. Which some might like, some might not. I, for one, spent quite a time on the wiki of this game figuring out everything about it. So there's this jerk up here, and he's throwing his fireballs, his fire bombs, actually. What did you drop? A battle axe. Oh boy, I have one. That's pretty cool. Looks like that other guy fell off. He had an item for me, but guess we'll never see what that item is. I thought someone shot at me. But let's see, there's a thing over here. On this bridge. Okay. There you go. Ring of Sacrifice. That lose nothing upon death, but ring breaks. I'm not going to be using that yet. There's a place where I am going to use it. But that's not until near the end of the game, almost. So that does eventually come in handy. And here's another soul packet up here, I think. Yep. Okay, so how many souls do these give? I think it's only like 200. 792. Okay. So right there, there's a rat. Now this rat's a jerk. That rat has the ability to poison you. And that gets pretty annoying. Undead Berg.